just want to, for one real quick second, give one big respect to probably the best scary movie of our generation because it has affected an entire generation, and that is Final Destination. That is Final Destination.
Because I swear to God, if I see logs on the road,
I have literally
will take the exit.
Hello, beautiful people and fellow whiners, and welcome to another episode of A Little Something, the number 2. Wine About with your hostesses, Siobhan Camille.
And Tay Michelle.
Where sips get real and we wine as we wine. Y'all know it's Wednesday, so this is for the culture. And this time, we're going to be talking about, in honor of Halloween, which is next week, what's your favorite scary movie? Grab a glass of your favorite red, white, rosé, Pinot de Agua, preferably rosé or something pink, because we still in the breast cancer awareness tatas. So yeah, just grab some stuff. Don't drink and drive. Please don't drink and drive on Halloween, y'all. Like, please. For real.
Or do, and suffer the consequences at this point.
I mean, I'm gonna say y'all don't, but just
again, I must say, do and suffer the consequences. Like, if at this point, if you don't know to drink and drive, then to drink and not drive, you deserve whatever you got coming to you.
And that's cool, but don't be taking other people out with you. Like, don't be killing kids and everybody else.
No, I don't want you to kill nobody. But if you do, again, you got whatever you got coming to you. And hopefully it's not the other family harming you because you took them out. So stop reaping if you don't want so.
All right.
Stop sow if you don't want to reap. I said that.
Okay, there we go. Got you.
Mm-hmm. Just like that. So that's y'all. I'm over people. Period. So I don't have too much patience for nonsense, foolishness, ignorance, passive aggressive, neglectance, like negligence. I have no tolerance for. If I was on the jury right now, you might not want me on your jury. And that's just where I'm at. At my big age of 40, I'm over it. Like, oh well. My grace extension is gone. Until the Lord restores it, it's gone. Okay? So that's where I'm at. In honor of the Save the Tatas month, we are doing pink, reddish, pink, whatever. I don't even know if this is considered pink. It's a rosé. It's not pink though, but they say it's a rosé wine. So that's what we doing for October. You all know this is where we do our popping grapes experience. So what you popping?
This is by Jean Marcel. It's a La Rosé number 6 of France. It says fizzy with a touch of acidity. I don't really know what that means. It's 11% ABV. I'm going to be honest. The only reason I bought this, and now that I think about it, this is going to be rough to get off. I just liked how it closed. It's not. I've never seen a wine bottle that closes this way. And so I was very much intrigued. If y'all can't see it, come to YouTube, ALS, the number 2 WA, and you'll find us and you can come look at this bottle. It's like the old milk carton water jug situation, y'all. And I was just like, yes, because I didn't want to. They don't really make. I couldn't find any more twist tops. I think I've exhausted those. And I didn't want to have to pop no corks. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't want to pop a damn cork. I didn't want to hear pop, poop, nothing. I didn't want to. And then because I didn't want to have to figure out like how to recork it, right? You ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to worry. It's right there. So that's why this got bought, being 100% honest.
I mean, look.
It came down to utility.
We bought wine for lesser reasons, so whatever. Hey, but that is an interesting top.
Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this open at the moment because I didn't try before now.
Y'all
Y'all, it's
don't
been a
have
week.
a bottle opener, with the cork.
I don't have one of those. Not the, cause I don't, what
What
cork
corkscrew do you have?
this isn't a cork though. It's like,
What corkscrew do you have? You know
like,
that the top is a bottle opener. You got the one with the flanks on the side and you got the pull down.
I don't know if I still have that.
You have the other one that closes. If you close it, you pop it, the metal part. That's a bottle opener.
Oh. I was today years old because I don't pop bottles, y'all. Like I truly don't pop bottles, but now I feel like I go to the kitchen and get that. I didn't. Hmm. But now that you mentioned the one with the arms, I guess that makes sense for the thing. Okay, y'all, hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta figure out. Okay, so we're back. Let's see how this goes. Cause I don't.
Let me see.
I've never.
The silver part. That's a bottle opener. Yes. You hook it and pop it. Yeah. You just gotta hook it right.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Y'all, my mind is blown right now. I did not know. That's what's up. That's all I can say. That's what's up. Listen, I'm gonna enjoy this a little bit more now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Listen, I learned something great today, so thank you for that. Cause I really just thought, oh, that's a hot design. You know what I mean? Like that's a slick look. Cause listen, you usually do this, right? You just pop this thing. Ain't nobody ever really looking at this thing. I refuse to be the only person who didn't know. Y'all not gonna come at me. I refuse to be the only person. I don't drink burrs, okay? Them burrs, like Mr. Brown said, I don't drink them burrs. So I didn't know that that's what this was for. Okay? Because the bottle's not open, you twist the top or you pop the shit. I didn't know. Okay. Well,
So it's all right.
well,
Okay. Well, my wine is called Mind and Body. It is a rose wine out of California. It's a 2019, and the ABV is 8.5. So this is probably going to be sweet, but it says premium low calorie. So
people real big on their low calorie wine these years, aren't they? Just everybody got low calories.
look, the way the industry try to give everybody diabetes.
All right, y'all. So as the pastors and preachers be saying, we're not gonna tarry before you long. So what's your favorite scary movie?
I don't have just one. So I am a horror person. I love horror pictures. Um, and I genuinely got it from my parents. And I think I know my parents are the ones who more so, I'm not gonna say they like forced us to watch scary movies, but it was like that's what they did. They, especially like my mom, she was big on like um exorcism type movies. Um yeah, the possessions type movies. Big on that, and my mom is really loves like vampire and like the sci-fi vampire werewolf like that whole thing. So we were always watching that type of stuff. But and I know those can kind of be seen as two different, like way different levels of scary. Um, but because my parents are who they are, not just my mom, my dad watches everything from everything, like everything. Like y'all don't understand. There were some Saturdays we were literally watching westerns after cartoons for the rest of the day. So when I say everything, I mean everything. Um, but when we watch scary movies, our parents taught us use those as teaching tools for like spirits and God and like speaking things into existence, like having faith, what that looks like, how you can conjure up something just by, the words of your mouth, Um, they used it in that sense of a teaching tool, but always reiterating how God is always there, prayer works and, things like that. So I think that kind of, at least for me, took some of the scary out of it because I knew, oh, well, this is science fiction. I get that. This, if it does happen, I know who to call on, okay? He know me well. We have conversations and he not gonna leave me. So for me, I think that was the comfort, but it also made me love them because there's certain things that I look at and I be like, it's messages in some of this stuff that people don't pay attention to. Oh, it's just horror. Yes and no. Because God used people talents and it's even in that industry too. So it's like a whole thing. But because of that, scary movies don't really like scare me. Now I ain't gonna lie. It's been some things. It's one movie in particular. Till this day, I have seen one time. And I won't watch it again.
What movie is that?
Tales from the Hood.
I've never seen it.
The
Isn't that the
ending.
one with the leprechaun? Oh, okay.
The ending of that movie scared the living shit out of me. And it's two parts to that because we were in church and the pastor literally just preached about how there is a verse in the Bible and I don't know what it is, but it has something to do with some people won't recognize their wrongs until they literally wake up in hell. Like literally dead and they don't have no chance in redemption. They are in hell because they were given chances. That movie embodies that whole scripture at the end. To the point where pretty much the premises of the movie is the devil is telling these stories to these gangsters that I think they were supposed to be robbing him or something. And like each one of them had a chance to repent, to like, oh, I'm apologize, oh, I'm good, like, but nobody did it. To the point where at the end, these Bamas open up a casket with themselves in it dead, and the devil becomes the devil and welcomes them to hell. It was too real after the lesson that was taught and watching that movie. I said, well, Father, if you were trying to tell me something, I got it. But this movie, I will never watch again. So that is the one movie till this day. If like Rob teases me, he'd be like, "Oh, baby, it's on. I'm good. I'll go in the other room." I will not watch that movie again. It's a good movie. That ending just fucked me up. I to my core, fucked me up, and I will not watch it again. But I love clown movies.
Yeah, no, I don't do horror. See, this is the thing. I was trying to figure out with horror, as she said earlier, there's genres under horror, right? Like that's a big umbrella term.
Yeah.
because you got your slashers, you got your paranormals, which is the whole exorcist and all that. But even under paranormal, you got ghosts, you got vampires, you got werewolves, like you got zombies. Then you on the other side, you got your psychological thrillers. That tends to be my wheelhouse. That tends to be where I live. I live there. That's my residence. That's my street. Then you got like your doll shit. I don't know what it is with people in dolls, but I've seen a couple of them. Then you got like your action, right? Horrors like Pitch Black in them, right? Like so there's so much stuff that falls under horror-ish and like where it crosses. I think I will say this. Number one, just to piggyback on the shit I've seen once and never seen again. I've never seen like you said about certain things being too real. It's the reason I won't watch Saw. It's the reason I won't watch The Purge because to me that shit's not far fetched.
No.
So like I don't need to not sleep because people are really that fucking crazy. So like I'm not gonna sit here and watch like in my mind that's not really a horror movie. Is this a documentary of the future? Especially if we talking like cuz listen, if we talking about the purge and I'm looking
I can
around,
see, but Saw.
listen, it how much really does it take? And consider the fact that that movie was like two college kids or grad kids thesis. Like I'm sorry, two grown men got together and said, hey,
kind of grown,
kind of semi-grown enough. Y'all over 18, y'all thought this through. Like, and then you said,
but
we
the
could do
frontal
this.
lobe not developed yet, so.
Listen, and we can tell because you made a whole movie where, from what I've gathered, because again, I've read this is what I'll do. Certain movies that I know I'm not going to see, I'll go read the wiki or I'll go read like the synopsis. So then, or like the background, I'm like, well, how was this made? Dude is in the damn thing the whole movie. The dead guy really did. Like, but two college students thought this up. And then it was so popular that y'all made like 8 movies.
10.
Y'all made like a decade. Y'all made a decade's worth of movies off of this premise that's really simple at its root and core and not hard to achieve. That's why I'm like, yo, Saw, no. It's too.
Well, see, you gotta look at it at an educational way, and that
right.
now
And the education is, I'm not putting myself in.
Pay attention in case I'm in this situation in real life. How do I get out?
As someone who watches a whole lot of serial killer documentaries, I don't need to add fictional Saw to that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've watched enough of the real world things to know that watching real world serial killer documentaries is why I don't need to watch Saw. It's why I won't watch Saw. I'm like, I don't need to see the gore. I don't need to see right. Like they do Ted Bundy and them type movies, but they don't actually like show you what he did. Like they cinematographically cut stuff out. I don't need to see the blood and gore. I don't need to see that. So I'm not even gonna watch near one of them series. Cause then they made another Purge. Y'all really don't anyway.
I love the Purge.
Listen.
That's a lesson. This what we do? Oh, okay. If this what we like when I saw the first one, I said, oh, y'all got me fucked up. I got to get prepared. Like
listen, the Purge bothers me, and I haven't seen it because it was a conversation I had with my father when I was like 9 years old. Like, and that is why I will not watch the Purge, because when the Purge came out, I literally looked at my dad and was like, "Didn't we have this conversation?" He was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "These people crazy, and the world is going to hell." That's pretty much where I was, right? So I'm not gonna watch them. Then on the other side of that, I think. I don't know. My favorites tend to be the psych thrillers. Like I love Silence of the Lambs. I love Silence of the Lambs.
He's still a serial killer though.
Right, but you'll never see him kill the people. They just talk about him psychologically. And the whole thing, and I still have never read that book either. I feel like the movie was enough. But like, listen, okay, I watched The Cell. It's not a good movie, but the premise was decent. That's why I was hopeful.
What about I don't know, is that considered a horror movie? Along Came a Spider? Or is that more like
first and foremost, I'm not gonna say all the Alex Cross movies, but them Along Came a Spider is good. Kiss the Girls is good. Because again, They fall in horror, and the other one, there's the third one.
Oh, I know what you. Oh,
There's
yes.
the
Oh,
third one
oh my God.
because it's still Ashley Judd
Yes.
and Morgan Freeman again. It's the now I gotta do it. Now I gotta do it because I can't.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I know exactly what you're talking about. I cannot remember the movie.
Because Along Came a Spider was
And Kiss the
one,
Girls
Kiss
was
the
the
Girls
second
was
one.
another one, but then there was one that was like
Was it
simple.
just Alex Cross?
Yeah, but it wasn't I don't think it was an Alex Cross movie. I think it was. Oh, maybe it wasn't the two of them. Maybe it was Denzel in it.
No, you're talking about when he was the Bone Collector.
That's the one. Yeah, the Bone Collector. Because I'm seeing Ashley Judd because she's the common thread in all of them. And she was
She's
with
not in that. That's Julia.
Oh, Jolie. That's Angelina
Jolie, yeah,
Jolie.
that's Jolie. That's her. Angelina.
That's Angelina.
Yeah. But I can see the resemblance.
But you see what I'm saying? And then it was Morgan Freeman and Denzel. It was a white chick and a black dude. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I get it. I get it.
So, like,
I get it.
yeah. Like, them three, those three right there. But they're like mystery, thriller.
Right, that's what I was like. Those have like a mystery to them. So I don't know. Well, I would still consider them horror.
I would still consider them under the horror umbrella, right? Because again, it's like
it gives the ooh.
There's a ooh, who did it? Who done did it? They're all killing people. There's that.
So, do you think Clue?
You know, but Clue's a comedy.
A comedy horror.
But Clue is Clue scary? Because I thought about Clue. I'm not gonna lie. Clue came to mind, and
I don't think Clue is scary.
I don't think Clue is scary. I think Clue is just a comedy.
So does that put Scream as a comedy, like a horror comedy, or?
But see, yes. But see, I think horror comedies, and to that point, Freddy versus Jason ain't shit, but a horror comedy to me. I'm sorry. That thing is hilarious.
First of all, Freddy is a comedy.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. That Bama is hilarious. Okay?
Yes.
So that's why I'm like, I mean, you know. Or is it just horror with some ha-ha moments?
But see, then that's because that's the thing, right? Because like Scary Movie, the parodies are comedies. They're not really scary.
Yeah, I would not call them.
Right. But so to me, I feel like I don't know. I feel like
those I can't stand those.
But not them, but like the one you said before. I feel like I don't know if I would consider. I don't know.
But Scream is a horror movie. But
yeah.
Scream, like once you watched it the first time, it gets a little funny.
But that's like I know what you did last summer, right?
Yeah. So, especially the second one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yo.
I actually prefer the second one.
I still know. I do prefer
versus the first one.
I agree.
However, when that man said, "You didn't get the connection, Benson," I was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
I don't think that's supposed to be funny.
I realize a lot of slasher movies to me are probably comedies, but I think my issue is I'm not for like the blood and gore and pointless murders. I'm not saying like that sounds bad. That sounds bad. Like, but like, you know, I don't know.
I'm all for the violence as long as I don't see it.
As long as it makes sense, and like it's I don't know, like somebody really wronged you. I don't like. I was with some of them. I would probably be with some of the original horrors like Jason, right? Because first of all, I've never seen the original Friday the 13th, but everybody's like it was his mom because they did what they did to him. I get that, right? But like, or even Michael Myers because of his family and what they did to him. I get that premise. But for you to be doing these movies
shit to that little boy was just crazy.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. But for them, like I get why y'all went after like the people in your house or in your neighborhood. But once you like 20 years killing randos that weren't even born when all this was happening to you, like let it go, Slim. Let it go. Like I'm like let it go because I've seen Halloween H2O and I will say that was funny to me.
Halloween H2O was funny. I can appreciate Halloween H2O was fine. I'm so glad they finally concluded it. But the very last Halloween was the dumbest.
That's the one where Jamie Lee Curtis actually dies, right?
No, she doesn't die.
She didn't die.
That was the gimmick that they put out there for the preview to see people to have people come actually see it. And that was actually the second to last one where everybody they was pushing, oh, she dies, she dies, she dies. She didn't die. In fact, they made the last one after that. And when I say it was so like, I'm so glad this is it. Like they finally like shredded, like put him through a tree shredder, shredded him like
it's over.
He's dead. Like, okay, like had a whole parade. But no, they did. They had a whole parade with this man strapped to the car. They drove him around the neighborhood so that everybody could see that Michael Myers is strapped to the car, went to like the junkyard or wherever the land yard was, that the tree, you know, the little tree, the big tree machine, put this man through the treatment. Girl, I was like, now if this man come back.
That's his kid. Like he had a kid at some point with somebody.
I quit. Like I quit. Like I quit. Like, come on, y'all. So the last one, I was just like, okay. I'm glad it's the last one because it's lost its luster. Okay?
But that's my thing. Like
to death.
But that's my thing with Freddy, with Jason, with Mike, like y'all been doing this since our parents' age in the 70s. Like, let it go.
Let it go.
Let it hold go. Please, let it go. Yes, please get on your Disney Elsa and get a blue dress and let that shit go. Like that. That's how I feel about some of them. Now, on the other side of, so you got your slashers.
Right.
On the other side of that, the creature version, you got your Alien and your Predator. I've seen Alien versus Predator, which to me, I actually really liked. And I think but I feel like that also falls under that action horror situation because this is a lot more of an action thing.
Yeah.
Now, because the first Alien, it took me forever to see it. And I only really saw, first of all, y'all, I'm gonna admit this. I'm a punk. This is why I don't do horror. Because my mind ain't in the right place. And I can scare myself. I don't need assistance. So this is why I won't see, again, saw Purge not happening. I don't need to see what I've already thought of in my head. So with Prometheus was terrible. Just gonna say it.
Oh my God. When I said I was watching, I was like, what the hell?
Prometheus was so bad, y'all, that all I remember is the first 5 minutes with the waterfall and nature. And then the rest of it went downhill. And that movie alone is why, because I was watching with my brother at the time, and I was like, let's just put on Alien. Because at this point, I want to be scared. Like, I want to be scared. I've been looking forward to something. Give me something. And then when I watched Alien, I was more like, oh, this is action. So to your point of like how your mind processes shit, because I've always been an action movie girl. Like that's blow some shit up, shoot some stuff, let's go. That's who I am. So like that's why like Pitch Black didn't scare me. Even with all the stuff in the dark, I was like, oh, his eyes are cool. We lighting stuff up. It's a dark planet. I was good. Alien versus Predator. I've actually still never seen Predator, and I want to see Predator. I'm not gonna lie, because the premise is cool to me. I'm a psych girl, so like give me some Silence of the Lambs, some cells, some psychological stuff. The other thing that I like, the paranormal I like, is the stuff that makes you think. The Others is one of my favorite movies.
Yes.
And everybody, I saw it with 3 people, and they all hated it because they were like, it ain't make no sense. It made sense.
It made sense. I like The Others, but I didn't like Signs.
I've never seen Signs.
Don't see it. It's not that deep. It's in my personal opinion. Signs y'all could have kept. I'm just saying.
I never saw Signs.
What is it? Not Children of the Corn, but it's something that has to do with like a cornfield where like they're in the time lapse. That joint makes with your head. I can't think of it, and I don't know the name of the movie, but I've seen it a couple times. But it got something to do with I think it's called The Tall Grass, or something like stuff like that. I get you. Now you would love Predator, because you like action. Predator, watch all of them.
Well, and the only reason I mention that is because they about to release another one in November 7th, and that's on my list. Okay. Because I was like, I need to go see, what is it, Borderland, Badland, something, Battleland, something about that, some Predator lands.
The one before it, yeah. That one was okay. That one was okay. It definitely had you questioning some things, but that one was okay.
No, it's one coming out in November.
Yeah, but I know, speaking to the the one that's coming out in November is kind of supposed to give some type of reference to the other one that was previous to that. I know somehow they're connected. Like, that's just vaguely off of what I heard. However, now Alien, I'm sorry, y'all could keep that. I hate Alien.
Alien, the first one was interesting to me, and I was like, I'm gonna tell you why I appreciate the first Alien really, and it doesn't really have anything to do with the alien. It's the fact that Sigourney Weaver's character was originally written for a man, and I just find that interesting. And that the whole reason she kicked off the whole bad girl action star is because she happened to get a role that was not even intended for her gender, and she still crushed that shit and like started a whole revolution. And we for the culture in here.
Yeah, right. I could get with that, but the movie itself, y'all could kept. I'm sorry. Like, first, I'm not a good space movie person.
I don't like space. I don't tend to like space. I think
why
Alien is
we out there?
probably it.
And that's my question. Why we out there?
That's why I couldn't see Jason X, because that was the one where he was in space.
Oh my god. The worst Jason movie ever.
I've heard that from everybody.
I went to the theater to see it. Because when I saw the previews, I was in disbelief. Because my first question was, how the fuck he get out the lake? Why he in space? Why? What the hell? How do we get here? Why is he in space? And then the more I sat in the movie and watched it, it reminded me of Alien to begin with, and then Prometheus mixed in there, and I was like, why is put this man back in that damn water? Like, what is happening?
Not put him in the water. She said drown him. Why he in space?
What? Who? Oh, he's frozen. Who froze him? What are y'all doing? Girl, when I say the worst Jason movie is Jason X. Don't.
I wasn't gonna see no Jason. The only reason I saw Freddy versus Jason, because I was never gonna see a Jason, was because of Freddy. Like, that was it. It was just the fact. It was because on the TV Guide promo, I will never forget. Freddy was It was Freddy sitting and Jason sitting, and Jason don't say shit. So he just was literally sitting there, and Freddy was like, "What's this? You see all this right here? All this on him? That's steroids. You see all this? This Pilates. This Pilates." And I was just like, "Yo, something is wrong with you," because I know that's not scripted. There's really something wrong with you. And there were like 3 or 4 of them, and every one, because again, Jason doesn't talk, so Freddy's carrying it. And it was like, yo, this man's hilarious.
Yes.
I went to the movie theater to see Freddy versus Jason, and I don't even see slasher movies just because he's hilarious.
I think a lot of people did though for that movie. One, like, it was a whole thing on social media about like who was actually going to win. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't care. Kelly Rowland was in it. That was that. It's Freddy. I actually love Jason. Like, Jason movies, I love because I find them absolutely hilarious. This big man, or man boy, that has been dead, drowned, stabbed, cut up, put on fire.
On fire, yeah. I know he's been on fire a couple times.
This man done made it from the lake to the city, walking.
Space!
And right, walking, while you white people are running everywhere, and this man ain't picked up speed, and he always seems to catch you and kill you. Jason, to me, was white people karma.
Yo, Jason to me made no sense. And I agree with you. Because at least Mike Myers, I believe that you walk fast.
Yeah. And if you watch the movies, there were times when you could tell that man was like,
yo, right. I believe that you walk fast because you slim. And I feel like Crazy walks fast. I agree with you. My whole thing with Jason is the reason that they have the stereotype of the white chick falling down and everything else. Because that's the only, like, because how you caught? How you caught? I'm gonna tell you why I've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street though, because with Freddy, I like my dreams in my sleep, and you're not about to fuck that up. I like to go to sleep. Okay. You're not about to fuck that up for me. You're not about
some fighting. First of all, I be having some dream. I have had dreams in the past where I know I was fighting some literal demons. So
Yeah.
what we not about to do?
Yeah, I'm not gonna see Freddy. Here's the other problem that I realized with me, and I'm gonna admit my weird and my kinky, and y'all can kiss my ass, okay? Because if my sister could come on here today and be ready to throw everybody under the drunken driver bus, I'm gonna tell you who I am, and I don't give a damn. Okay, because my issue after I saw Freddy versus, once I started seeing the promos, and then when I saw Freddy versus Jason, I was like, Freddy, you don't want to come in my dream because it's probably not gonna go the way you think. Because I'm really not gonna fight you. I will sexually assault you about my dream. That's who I am. And y'all could be like, yo, you crazy, you got problems. You so right. You absolutely right. You ain't never been wrong. Because if he came in my dream casting comedy show, if anybody who don't know me, I love to laugh. Like, I'm a woman about personality. Freddy Krueger could have we could have flirted. He'd have been real uncomfortable about my dream. Y'all know that part in Scary Movie where he dragged dude back under the bed? Come here. That would have been me. Where you going, Fred? Where you going? Where you going? Freddy would have been the one screaming at me, wake up, bitch. Wake up. No, you here. We sleep now. No, we sleeping. We sleep. Let's go. You know how they had the whole put me to sleep? No, boo. Put me awake. Put me awake then. If
You want me woke?
you want me woke, then you wake me up. Listen.
But you know what? Okay, so like, all right, talk about the clowns and the dolls. Y'all, we got a sister that clown movies don't bother me. It was okay. It wasn't a favorite, but I watched it. My favorite clown movie is Killer Clowns from Outer Space because that movie is fucking hilarious.
I was about to say it's got to be funny because it's got clowns in space, and you just said you don't care for space. So
well, they're not really in space. They just come to Earth in a circus tent.
Well, that was Alien came from space to Earth, and you ain't like Alien
because they was like, it's a clown.
Because they was like
this is a clown, like, and they were legit like clowns, like circus clowns, like dressed up like circus clowns, like, but like watching it as a kid, I was like, oh my god. But watching it as an adult, it literally came on like last week. I was like, this is so dumb. So there's a part in the movie where the girl's in the shower, and back in the day, they used to have the dirty clothes hamper in the bathroom along the wall, and everybody had that same block dirty clothes hamper. My grandmother still has one in her bathroom where they put the towels in. Okay, so it's a scene in the movie with a girl. She's reaching for the towel. She get ready to get out the shower and dry off, but the clowns put popcorn in it, and the popcorn turned into these weird squiggly alien head thingies, right? So popcorn. So when she pulled it out, when she got out the tub, they attacked her. And like they was like popping up everywhere all over the bathroom, and then two of them like popped out the laundry basket. So now when I was little, every time I went over my grandma's house, which is almost like every other weekend we went to South Carolina, I would always open the damn book to make sure there were no aliens in there. And I would always laugh at myself because I'd be like, girl, what's wrong with you? However, I love that movie. Like, they drank the blood, like they wrapped them up in cotton candy and hung them up, and then the aliens, that's how they fed, and that's how they preserved the humans. They would wrap them up in cotton candy and hang them up, like they had a whole little factory or whatever in their little circus tent. And then when they was hungry, they would get a long curly straw and suck their blood out.
I'm disturbed already.
It was the best. It was the best worst 80s movie ever. So I like that movie. So clown movies don't really bother me, but our sister hates clowns. Isha hates clowns. And we went to walk through a maze. Not a maze, a scary little...
The haunted house things.
And Isha is cool through everything. Like Chucky, like all of it. At the end, she was in the back. The dude was dressed as a clown. He said nothing. He just walked. You know how they just walk up behind you and they don't touch you, nothing. He just walked up behind her. I saw the clown. When I saw it, I was like, yo, I couldn't get my phone out. I could not. fumbled my phone like twice. Isha was walking. I saw Isha look in that cloud. Oh shit! And when I say my sister passed everybody, I ain't never seen my sister run that fast. My girl said, "Whoa, what the hell?" So black people, one person run.
We all running. We all running. No questions asked. We all running. We out of here, boys. We out of here, girls.
Now,
Let's.
mind
Yep.
you, while we're running, all we hear out the blue was a chainsaw. Oh hell no!
Shit just got real. It just got real. It's time to go. It's time to go.
Yo, when I say core memory, core memory.
Yep.
Jesus said, "Now fuck that. I don't do clowns."
Yo, yeah, clowns are a no. Clowns. I don't mind clowns in real. I don't know. Like I'm torn because I'm not ever going to watch it because I just know. But I'm gonna say this to whoever the new Pennywise costume design, like props to them because not for nothing, visually that shit's awesome. Like Pennywise, in the last it like visually looks amazing. Cause I remember the original Tim Curry was like the typical clown. It was a clown for the 80s. But like when I saw the first Pennywise, I was like, if it weren't for the fact that I can't do it with you, boo, I can't. But you look good. No, go over there. But you look good. Nah, go way the fuck up. No, way over there. But you look good, baby. You look good. Like that's how I feel about it. The other thing with I don't know. I'm gonna say this real quick, just because I'm trying to like touch all of the ones that you can. When it comes to like the dolls, I really am not typically a fan. I've seen The Boy. I think that's it. And the thing with The Boy was, long story short, he basically like a Phantom of the Opera type thing because he was living in a house in the walls. And I don't know what it was. I always end up wanting to see random scary movies that to me. And what was it about the? It was something I saw in the trailer that made me be like, yeah. Oh, that brings me to the paranormal, and I'm gonna tell you how my mind shifted. It shifted,
Okay,
because The Boy made me think of houses. Because again, they brought the nanny in, right? Because that was why I wanted to see The Boy. Because they brought in this woman who was supposed to be taking care of the boy. One of my favorite scary movies is Skeleton Key. That's one of my favorites, and I think because first of all, Bayou, yeah. The other part is I like that brings us to like the house, right? And it was like the people in the house were the ones, but the house itself, because like haunted houses are also, scary movie fodder. But the Skeleton Key is, I think, one of my favorites because it mixes my love of haunted houses, my love of old Black history, and like spiritual old Black history, because that's what that was, as well as psychological thriller. Because for half of that movie, I'm sorry, I believe the black chick when she was like, "We don't go to the house," and that's why at the end it made me laugh because at the end when the lady took over Kate Hudson's body and she was like, "Can't never keep a black one. They don't stick around, Charlene." And I was like, "Cause we ain't dumb, Charlene.
Dumb. Look, because our parents teach us at the young age when it comes to this."
Cause Charlene. You wouldn't. We've seen you, Charlene.
We don't play, okay?
You are part of our history, Charlene.
Spiritual world is an area that we truly and honestly love, hold dear to our heart, or are truly afraid the fuck of, and we won't touch it.
We don't play with that.
If you're going in that direction in real life, hell no, we're not. We're not going to investigate. We're not going to stick around. We will say, "Well, okay, God, you ain't got to tell me twice. I'm out."
Because the whole thing with the Skeleton Key that this is really what it came down to, and this is why it was a sight thing. Because like you say about movies have messages, and the thing about the Skeleton Key was truly the reason that they couldn't get that many black people after like probably the first people they took over, maybe. Right. After that, no, because we heard word of mouth and it was like, "Oh no, not that house. Oh no, they people just
we good.
We good, y'all." Even Joy Bryant, I think, was the black girl in that movie, and she was like, because the whole thing with the Skeleton Key that was crazy was you had to, in order for them to possess you, you had to believe in it. You had to believe in it. And that was the funny part because Kate Hudson, I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. But she came to believe in it, and that's how they were able to possess her. The irony is Joy Bryant was like, I do believe, and that's why I'm going to stay the fuck over here. And that's Black people. I do believe. And so they can have all of that. I'm not going to go to that house.
Lord, that you said, lean not to my own understanding. I don't understand, so I'm going to exit stage left. That's what? I'm good. You know what? This don't feel right. We go.
Because we will be like, yo, I believe this is real.
That's very much so like the movie we just watched with T.I. in it. Oh my god. And the I gotta look.
I didn't know T.I. was in a scary movie.
Yes.
Oh. Things you learn. That's crazy.
Not that. See, this is what autocorrect be doing too much. Who the hell is T.O.? Who is T.O.?
Yeah, it gave me T.I. I mean, it gave me T.I.
It's called The Home.
See, these things with houses, man. These things with houses. But you know what that reminds me? It's like House on Haunted Hill, right? First of all, let me say, I've never actually seen all of House on Haunted Hill. Because I came in, again, because certain things I don't want to play with. And like, so I
lied. It's called Fear. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what came up, but I couldn't see.
Yeah, because it got the dude Tommy from 50 Cent thing.
Oh, T.I. Harris.
Yeah, it's called Fear. And that one was along the same lines, like the Skeleton Key.
Yeah, House on Haunted Hill I haven't seen all the way through.
Girl, that movie, I was like, what? Why are we? What?
I'm gonna tell you, like, listen, because I don't do certain gore and stuff. Just y'all stop. This is the other thing. The horror movie, stop ruining decent moments of my life for me. Because like, I just remember. I'm gonna tell you what I remember. I remember the beginning of the House on Haunted Hill because I saw The Haunting with Catherine Zeta-Jones.
I love that movie.
That's one of my favorites. That is one of my favorites. But it starts similarly in that, like, the house, they start similarly.
They do.
And then it both of them take a turn.
Yeah. And when I saw the turn, I was like.
And so the house basically takes over because it's ghosts in the house. Now, whereas the ghosts in the house of The Haunting were pretty much like kids. Mm-hmm. And so it wasn't, dastardly.
But also they were family versus psychopath.
Right. You did this in a loony bin to these people. And
pretty much. A tall ass loony bin with one damn window.
With one window. And I was just, so mentally, I was like, yo, I can't watch this. Because And I always came in at the beginning, the same elevator part, and there's one other part, like in a music room with a piano or something.
Right before the end.
And that's it. Like, them the only two parts I've ever really seen. And then I come in the end, and like Taye Diggs and the chick are sitting on top of the house, and they just chilling there. Because I've seen the part that explains why they live. Like, he was the helps kid, so it was like, we don't really blame her. Thank you, spirits. Y'all ain't that crazy. You know what I'm saying? You sane enough to understand. Don't hurt them. And then the white chick was adopted. So it was like, you don't really count. Yeah, you don't really count. You're not of the blood. You're not of the blood.
You don't belong.
You don't really belong.
It's like, wait, what? Girl, it's so much, like, it be stuff. But I do enjoy them. Like, all right, my last point, and then I'll let you talk about your last point since we try and touch all of them. We didn't talk about vampires,
which is none of that.
Vampires and werewolves. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care what y'all say. They can continue to make as many underworlds as they want to.
Absolutely. Please do.
When I say, if you want to know my favorite vampire werewolf movie, is Underworld. And when I say Underworld, I mean all of them. Period. I love them.
But does that count as horror? But is that horror? Or is that action?
I think it's horror, action, science fiction. I think it kind of touches on everything.
Because I don't see the horror in that. But maybe I'm weird.
I feel like the first one was like probably, like maybe the first two were probably like the darkest. Like, you know,
I
but
think I just don't find vampires like scary. I get it, but like to me,
yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't find them scary for real either. But like, it's like one of those things. But yeah, I won't. I'm mad that Michael died. I'm glad they killed him off. Like, I wanted to see him kick ass, like for real, for real. And I need them to come back and tell us about the daughter. Don't leave me on a cliffhanger like that. Like, give me another one. Like, come on. What are we doing?
Listen, if Saul can go for a decade,
Exactly. Come on. She's a hybrid. Come on. How do you just end there? What is happening? Like,
yeah. If Jason can be in space for 20 after 30 years of being frozen,
and
I
then
agree.
come back down
And then come
and
back
challenge
down.
Jason.
Yeah, and come back and get Freddy.
I mean,
Like I don't.
come fight Freddy. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
what? Like,
I'll say
vampires.
this then.
Yeah.
I guess my last one would be the video games, right? Because people go to video games too. Silent Hill. Silent Hill is. I'm gonna tell you for real. Because I'm a punk. Again, normally I wouldn't even watch a Silent Hill because I'm just not with it. Silent Hill is actually one of my faves, and I'm gonna tell you why. The dancer in me was impressed by the nurses.
Okay, I'll give it.
The dancer in me was impressed by the nurses. Like, yo, the synchronization, y'all got these like I don't know if they like, we get it propenized. Let me in my mind, they're real. Y'all are doing all this and not cutting her or each other. This whoever choreographed this is a bad one. All of y'all involved in this are some baddies because yo, I remember watching it because it was part of the trailer. And honestly, it was part of the trailer that freaked me out and made me intrigued. And that's why I was like, when this comes on TV, because I'm not going to see this on no big ass screen and y'all not about to do that to me. I like to sleep. Okay. So when it came on like the TV, I said, I'm going to watch Silent Hill because I need to see this part. That was literally, I watched the whole movie just to see that part because the dancer
that
in
was
me
early,
was
though. The fact that you kept going, I commend you.
I kept going because I actually got interested because this little girl kept running and she kept running after her into the thing. And I was like, well, where are we going? And you keep going down and down and deeper and deeper. I'm going to tell you the one part, the thing, listen, I was getting freaked out. So I always need a way out, right? Because I'm going to be honest. I put myself in these movies. Like, yo, if I was in this movie, what would I do? And I learned, again, lessons. My lesson was be a good mother to my child. Because in Silent Hill, the reason she didn't die is because they said, when the sirens were going off and she was not where she was supposed to be. And it was like, why didn't she kill me? He's like, well, in the eyes of a child, mother is God. And I was like, treat your kids well. That's the lesson I'm getting out of this movie is treat your kids well. And even if they become a serial killer, they'll turn out like this chick and not like Michael Myers. So that's so,
didn't have, and neither did Jason. So, because he ended up killing his mama too.
Listen, I want to be like the Silent Hill mama.
Okay.
I don't want to be like,
God.
and maybe have a daughter, maybe have a girl. I don't know
right? Yeah.
I don't know fully what the lesson is, sis, but it's in there. It's in there. It's in there.
Okay, I hear that. Now, Silent Hill for me, when I heard it was a video game, I said, "Oh, dude, we'll wait for TV." Like immediately, I said, "I'll wait for TV." Like it's all right. Now, when I watched it, I was like, "What the hell is happening? What is going on?" Like I was like, "Why is?" And everybody was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "This is dumb. Why you see everybody running and hide, nigga, hide? Like what? Like I am. Oh, siren going off, everybody hiding. Okay, I'm going with y'all. I'm not chasing the little white girl into the smoke. I'm not chasing her into the dark room. You wouldn't have never got me in the locker room with the big thing that was no.
Oh, I would have been out. Yeah, that part fucked with me. I was like, why are we in here?
I was like, what is happening? What is happening? So now I watched it. Watched it all the way through. And at the end, I didn't know how I felt about it. However, when they came up with the second one, I was like, now I got to see the second one. Because
I ain't seen the second one.
I said, I want to know how we keep going. Like, at this point, I'm in it now. Hey, let's go. And I promise you, I watched the second one and I was more confused from the first one. Well, I can say I watched both of them, but that brings me to my last zombies.
Listen.
And we're going to end this on zombies.
Yeah, we
Let me
can.
tell y'all. There are levels to zombies. And we talk about this all the time. I watched Night of the Living Dead, the original.
Okay.
With my mother. As a child. And I had one question. How did everybody die? With a zombie that walked slower than Michael Myers. And the only thing they knew how to say was brains. What? Explain to me how you got caught. Unless you was following behind somebody and you was like the last person, okay, maybe. But clip that mother sucker up and jump over and keep going. I don't understand. Like, I ain't got to be the fastest. I just ain't got to be the last. What? How? So, from that Night of the Living Dead to our Night of the Living Dead, where our zombies were running, my mother goes, y'all zombies too fast. What happened to rigor mortis? I said, Mom, our zombies are different. We got a virus. And
didn't they do, what was it, no, what was it, Z? Wasn't it Z? Something
yeah.
Z?
Z
World?
Yes. Yeah. And those zombies, I'm telling you, baby, give me a disease. Okay, Brad, I'm with you. Give me the disease. Because them jokers, I don't care who, you could have been Usain Bolt. And you was getting caught, okay? And my baby sister said, if zombie apocalypse ever happen, go ahead and kill me because I ain't running. And I can't live through the zombie apocalypse. This is what my sister said. If the zombies are like World Z, you kill me too.
You can kill me now because I'm not running.
Who's running?
What track star do I look like?
What?
No.
What?
No.
What? Are you serious? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, zombies is crazy, yo. Like, what's the TV show that wasn't scary? What's the TV show with Daryl and all them?
Oh, Walking Dead?
Like those zombies.
I don't like zombies, period. Like, I don't like zombies as a concept. The only zombie movie I like is Resident Evil. Speaking of also video game made movie, right? And I think
the best one ever.
Because to me, and only a couple, because some of them are horrendously terrible.
When you start getting to like 4.
Yeah, they did Resident Evil too long as well. 1 is good, 2 is good, 3 is okay. The last one was an interesting story when it was like you find out like it's a bazillion Alice's.
Yes,
and
how
all
they
the rich people.
And then it actually was her actual like when they start cloning, I said, okay now.
Yeah, and then the rich people lived here and she killed all the rich people. Like, I was good for, I was okay with that premise. But it was just a matter of shit that don't make sense. But Resident Evil to me is probably one of the better zombies. And and I think because they don't really focus on the zombie.
No, they don't.
And because the zombie shit was based on a virus that makes sense to me. Like, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to end it here. The reason I don't like zombies, I can't stand stupid people.
Now, yes. Now, there's one zombie movie outside of Resident Evil that I love. 28 Days Later. No.
That wasn't a bad one.
No, not 28 Days Later. No, it's the other one. It's the other one when they were in Alaska.
Oh, I don't know.
No. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Those are vampires. Oops.
Lord. 28 Days Later isn't bad. Resident Evil was good. I think the one where Will Smith's the last dude, and they're technically like vampire zombies because they can't. Well, I guess they were vampires more than zombies.
I Am Legend?
Yeah, I Am Legend, but I think they were more versions than zombies, but them two, and Shaun of the Dead, the comedy, because
Let me
that
tell
shit's
y'all.
fucking hilarious. That's it. That's it.
Let
Them
me
the
tell
only two.
y'all. So Shaun of the Dead and Zombieland are my comedy zombie movies. Because Zombieland, I was like, what is happening? Especially the last one with the dumb white girl who hid in the freezer. I was cracking up laughing. Like, I was like, what is happening? But those are, y'all, needless to say, to, I guess, bring this to a close, it is October. It is scary movie, horror, happy time. I guess easily to find. This is the time of year that the husband and I love to go to the movies because there's always between October and December, which is crazy. The amount of horror movies that come out in December is ridiculous.
That's true.
I'd be like, y'all, it's Jesus time. Why?
It's Jesus.
Why is we scared? What is happening? But crazily enough, we love that time. We love the scary movies. We get excited. We be like, ooh, we gonna go see that. Ooh, we gonna see that. Like when The Conjuring, the last one came out.
That's true. Yo, did I see The Conjuring? I don't remember. I don't remember. Never mind.
Yeah, The Conjuring, Insidious, and all those are our probably favorite movies. Like we have seen each and every one of them in the movie theater because we wanted to see it no matter what. But like this time of year is when the scary movies like come out, and you get to see the good ones, the bad ones, the continuations, the ones they need to stop.
Prometheus.
Don't make again. Like, yeah, just stay out of space. Just stay out of space. Just stay out of space. Stay on Earth. Stay out of space. It's interesting. It's fun. I think scary movies are a good time. And let us know what your scary movie is. Like, what's your favorite scary movie?
Yes, Halloween season.
It's that season.
What's your favorite type? I do want to know what people's favorite types are because I'm curious. I wish you could do surveys in YouTube because now I'm wondering like if people lean toward the haunted house.
I thought you could
in YouTube. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I know you can in Instagram, but I'm wondering what people like. People do the haunted house. If more people like the dolls, if more people like the psycho, if more people like the slashers, if more people like the alien, space, paranormal, the vampire. I really again don't really consider vampires, but you know the paranormal, the hauntings, the possessions, the ghost stories, if you will.
My favorite kid-friendly scary movie is still Casper to this day.
My favorite kid-friendly, my favorite movie, period. Don't at me, nobody.
Hocus Pocus.
Because I don't give a fuck about your feelings or opinions.
Uh-oh.
My favorite movie from the days of way back in the day till now is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Don't at me. I said what I said. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
That's not a favorite of mine, but I can respect those who love that movie. It's a good movie. It's just not my favorite. But Hocus Pocus. You give me a good Hocus Pocus and I'm good.
Okay? I like Hocus Pocus. I love Hocus Pocus. The first one, I've still never seen the second.
The second one is okay. I think it will never live up to the first one. But the second one is okay in its own. I appreciate the second one for them trying to bring in the newer generation, like the younger generation, but also keep us, attached.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got one last thing to say before we go. And I swear this is it for me. This is literally it for me. I'm going to say this.
Uh-oh.
Horror movies that influence. I just want to, for one real quick second, give one big respect to probably the best scary movie of our generation because it has affected an entire generation, and that is Final Destination. That is Final Destination.
Because I swear to God, if I see logs on the road,
I have literally
will take the exit.
I have literally seen people. We have literally seen, if y'all go on social media, people who will be 8 lanes behind and be like, I saw someone where you literally saw 3 cars, and it was 3 cars in front of this person that took the picture, and it was like, yo, we all the way back here. And you had to be like, why are you all the way back here? And I looked at the comments because I was like, why are they all the way back there? It was like, top right corner, you could see a logging truck. And it was like, oh yeah, respect. Never mind, you right. And they were like, no, it was a video because they were like, nobody's honking. And she showed behind them was like a line. And it was like, nobody's honking because we all see that.
I don't care what nobody say. That movie made you stop like behind the thing for the train.
I listen. Every time I get on a plane, my biggest fear is takeoff. Because all I see is should have hit you and then you and then you and then you and then you. All I see is that. I did not go when I went to stay at someone's house, I went and looked in their shower. If your shower had the line wasn't extendable, I can't be in
When
here.
I say that movie made you so hyper awareness triggered. That was a trigger. I don't care. That right there. I mean, no.
Listen, planes ain't the same. Logging trucks ain't the same.
I will never carry a coin in my pocket to a swimming pool, a water park, a nothing. Okay? You know what? That man booty hole gets sucked out in that pool, and do you know we don't touch crates in the bottom of the pool?
I'm sorry, if I get in a car accident with you, I'm not getting out for 20 minutes because I need to make sure no tires are coming back.
No tires. First of all, the pipe that went through the girl's head. Hold on, don't.
Listen, I'm sorry. When I'm behind pipe trucks, I don't get close to them either. They as bad as loggers. Hey, y'all can kiss my ass. Like if you have ever been behind me in the DMV area on 495, 95, 295, and you want fuck you. I'm not moving. I'm not. We stay 7 truck lengths behind one of them trucks. We don't play with them.
That movie,
we don't play with them.
Yes, they definitely tainted us.
So hands down, the best. We said, what's your favorite? I don't know if it's anybody's favorite. The ultimate best scary movie is Final Destination for the impact that it has had and continues to have. And they made sequels. I only watched the first 2. I could not continue. I said, y'all not gonna keep ruining life for me.
A whole generation, yo. You talk about scared of escalators. To this day, I make sure my shoes are tied. What do you
mean? Listen. I stopped watching after the second one because I literally said, y'all gonna scare me out of life.
Yes.
Because y'all are tainting literally everything.
Yes.
Everything.
The roller coaster, the everything.
I didn't even go to that one. I was like, y'all not gonna fucking amusement park up for me. Y'all not gonna do it.
When I say yes, Final Destination, I will give you that. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, cheers. Cheers to that. Yo, this has been fun. Let us know, like, what's your favorite type of scary movie? What's your favorite genre in the scary movie, under the scary movie umbrella? Like, what's your favorite scary movie? Like, tell us a childhood memory. Tell us how something truly impacted you.
Yep. If you don't get on planes, you don't be behind logging trucks. You don't bring coins to the pool. You don't step on escalators without checking your shoes.
You make sure you know the Lord's Prayer before you go to bed. You say that, Joker. You make sure you can cast out some demons. Okay?
You side eye the extendable shower heads, because I'm telling you, I still get a little concerned.
You afraid of waking up in hell? Let us know. What's your favorite? Like, let us know. Like, how these horror pictures? Like, how y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Like, are y'all all right? I mean, I'm okay, I think, sometimes. But so let us know in the comment section. We will gladly love to talk about a specific topic. It's been fun. So before we get out of here, let us know, are you smashing or passing your grape? Popping grapes experience.
I'm a smash La Rose number 9. It is definitely fizzy. I don't know if this really closes. I feel like I might have to. Oh, it does. Oh yeah, this is nice. All bottles need to be like this now that I know how this works. Thank you so much. Um, so yeah, 11% suitable for vegans apparently. Um, free from artificial color. Stuff they got to put on bottles now is making me question some things. But yeah, it says light, fresh, and French with delicate notes of fruits and slight acidity. And I actually really did like this. It's not overpowering with the bubbles like a champagne or a prosecco. So it's there.
Okay. So the mind and body, it says sourced from premium California vineyards. Mind and body is gluten free, vegan, and made with no added sugar. So I guess you're right. Good for the vegans. Um, I actually enjoyed this. Like I had to stop myself from pouring this again. Granted, I do have a flute, but this was actually nice. It doesn't have, you know how rosés have like, I'm gonna smash this. You know how rosés have like that, I don't know, like weird
Bitter aftertaste.
floral bitter. This doesn't have that. It doesn't have as many bubbles. Like you saw the bubbles when I poured it, but when you drink it, you don't feel it. It's not fizzy as yours is.
This is fizzy.
This isn't that. Um, this was nice. This was really nice. Like this is good. And I can appreciate the premium low calories. So this was good. I am pleasantly surprised. I grabbed this from the ghetto place while I was driving past
In the ghetto.
in the ghetto.
Ghetto.
So I'm impressed. I like for real. I am impressed. Like that. I would smash this. This is good.
Well, I'm
So
looking
on.
forward to the wine out now. Shit.
Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on another wonderful episode. I am one of your hostesses, Ty Michelle.
I am the other one, Siobhan Camille.
Be sure to like, share, subscribe, follow us right here on YouTube and on IGX ALS the number 2 WA. Be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. Comment below. Share all the wonderful things, and remember, as always,
there's nothing wrong with a little wine.
or
or a lot.
I'm sorry, y'all.